This is Richard Fowler. I'm John Kilpatrick with Okolona Aikido, Louisville, Kentucky, USA. And the last couple of videos that we've made, we were looking at attacks from behind, and we did that with the 31 count kata. And today we're looking at the 41 count kata. And there are also two attacks from behind, and we're going to look at the first attack from behind in the 41 count kata. And the way I was taught these katas, you interpreted all the movements as parrying movements. And I'm going to, and so when somebody would do the movement, they'd be standing here, and then they would do something like this. And they're just standing there parrying the weapon back and forth and not moving. And what we're doing is leading. So the essential elements of the leading is that you start off extending the jo. Either way, you've got to get the guy's attention. So when he goes to attack, you get his attention, you bring this down in front of you. This then substitutes. This becomes a surrogate target. The weapon attracts his attention. It's a surrogate target. I leave it on this line. I get out of the way. I move to the other side of the jo, and he continues to attack the jo, and then I can step back in, and I'm moving to the other side. I'm moving across the line of the jo again. Now I'm starting the second action. And when I do that, I start the jo moving before I move. That movement is very important. It gets the person focused on the jo. Then I cross the line of attack, or the line of the jo, and strike. Then I bring this up, moving this before I move, getting his attention. Then I cross to the other side and strike. Now, when I do this, I've moved my leg enough that I can see behind me. And so this is where our defense from attack from behind happens. And so to show you that, I want to turn around, because from the other side it doesn't make much sense. So I have just struck here, and I've stepped back, and now I can see behind me, and I see somebody attacking. In this case, you bring this up and attack here, and what they are doing is, it looks like just striking. That's the way I was taught it. And then they, standing in the same place, bring the jo back down here and stab. And what we're going to do is do this as a leading movement. So I'm looking behind me. I bring this jo up here, but instead of thrusting it, I might thrust a little bit to help get his attention. This starts moving before I move. Then I bring this straight down and I step around it. The jo stays on the same line it was on before. And then I can change and thrust here. So that's the whole movement, and that's it. So the critical part is that I've started here. I start the jo moving first, and I get it out here to get your attention. Then I step to the other side, keeping the jo on the line. The jo has to come in front of me here so that you substitute this surrogate target for me. And then from here, I can shift and thrust. This stays on the line the whole time. And you just want to be careful that whatever line he's striking on, you keep your jo on a different line so he doesn't hit your hands. That's kind of unpleasant, getting your hands hit. So if I do this with my partner then, so I'm here, I strike, come here, boom. Now, if he brings that up to hit, then I come here and strike, and then that'll come down, and then I can, you can continue, but that's not the kata. That's just how you fight with a Joe. And so if we do that from the other side, then, so I'm finishing my previous movement. I'll look here, I see him attacking, boom. So it's the same thing. I'm here as he attacks, I come to here, I bring this in front of me and strike. So this is the same principles of leading work here that we're always using.